Hey everyone! Sorry it's taking me a little bit of a while to, start publishing videos again. I just kind of felt a little bit burnt out, so I didn't want to do anything for a little while, but I'm feeling a bit better, so here we go. Before I do start off this video, I will warn you that this is unscripted, so I'm just gonna start yapping, and if you hear anything such as stuttering and all that fun stuff, then you know where it's coming from. Anyway, allow me to get into why I have been addicted to fishing games recently. I do not know what have overcome me with these games, man, but I think it's because fishing games are basically incremental games in disguise, if you think about it. Because you're getting fish in order to buy equipment so you can get even better fish, so then you can get even better equipment. It's just this endless cycle of get this fish so then you can get even better stuff, so you can catch different types of fish, and then you can complete, this catalog of all these different fish that you caught in this different seas and all that fun stuff. And you've also got those type of games which introduce different mechanics as well, right? So, every fishing game is not going to be the same as the previous one because you never know how they're going to go about it. Of course, not every single fishing game is an absolute masterpiece. You can find those ones that just want to waste your time as much as humanly possible by making the grind of the game absolutely insufferable. Sorry, you see what I mean with unscripted videos? I would have just, resaid that, but you get the point. Some of these games are insufferable to play because they just want to waste your time by dragging things out. And the game that I'm playing in the background, well, the recorded footage of this game, I need to clarify that, is one of those games where the grind can feel a little bit too much sometimes. And also, it can be a little bit confusing because there is some quests that you can actually do in this game, right? It's just that it does a pretty poor job of explaining how to actually do them. Like, the only reason why I managed to progress at all was because there was some YouTube videos out there already. But again, I would have preferred it if the game itself told me what I needed to do instead of, just trying to guess what I needed to do. But hey, whatever. I managed to get through them in the end and unlock even more cool stuff. Oh, by the way, if you want to play this game yourself, it is on VR chat, and I will tell you what game it is in the comments below because I forgot who it's by. Because, as you know, there is a million different types of fishing games on VR chat, so again, I'll tell you what it is in the description or comment, whatever. Back to this particular game though. This game has a few combinations that I really like. A fishing system which isn't too complicated to understand, and a hidden mystery within it. A mystery about who murdered this character, what is going on with that tower in the distance, all sorts of things. And you can't help but wonder what you must do in order to, achieve certain things in the game. And again, that's where the poor questing system comes in, because this is one of those games right now where if you don't know how to do something, then you're not going to be able to progress the story, if you will. Also, I don't know if they've actually completed this game or not. There does feel like there's a few things missing, but again, it might just be because, well, I'm not doing something right and I don't have the correct equipment to get into the area I need to go in order to unlock the next thing that I need. So, yeah, you have that. But other than the annoying questing system, there is nothing wrong with this game. Other than the fact I wish there was a different type of fishing mini game that you can do. Because this one isn't too bad, right? All you gotta do is just keep the fish in the bar. It's the same system as Stardew Valley, I think. But I kind of wish there was another one because you would not believe how exhausting it is to, constantly be clicking on your mouse with your finger, right? Because you'll be doing that a lot in this game. Because everything about this game revolves around you, clicking stuff with your mouse. So that can kind of get exhausting real fast. Or unless, you can consider this a little training game for your fingers, getting them stronger, I guess. I know, that sounds a bit weird, right? But I honestly think that this game has actually strengthened my clicking finger now, which is pretty crazy, but I'm going on a little tangent right there. It tends to happen when you have an unscripted video like this, because now I'm just yapping about all sorts of random things instead of telling you about how much I love fishing games, so allow me to get back on that. So yeah, some fishing games are good, other ones are absolutely terrible. I cannot tell you which ones are good and which ones are bad. That is something for you to find out for yourself. I just kind of wish that people would stop making their games so tedious to play because that is not fun, right? I will, like, I do like this game long enough to stay, but again, come on, man, you need to stop doing some things like that. Just like people will still play your game, right? Even if you make it easier to play, okay? They're not staying because you made it tedious. They're staying because they generally like your product. So, yeah. Also, I'm sorry if you heard that just then. Like I said, I don't think I said it, but my microphone could pick up any type of noise, which is why when I do scripted videos, it takes me a bit longer because I have to cut out all of those errors. Anyway, I think I've gone on for way too long. Thank you so much for watching this video, and let me know if you enjoy fishing games as well. Until then, I'll see you guys next time.